Alright, and we are playing Row Divers. First achievement's just to simply play for the first time. And not really sure what to expect from this game. 18 achievements like most that we had played. As we know, pretty common for the games. The Row is an old place hidden by darkness and forgotten stories. No one knows where it came from, but its call for power, knowledge, along with something more than the usual is plain. Divers are people who dare to go in, fighters as well as outsiders felt pulled to its deep parts. Early divers found items and strange powers there, so the Row became a burial ground for those who did not make it. It also became a place where people who wanted much could test themselves. No one has truly controlled it. Some think no divers have reached its end, but others that one person did, and the power he wanted swallowed him. The Row tests you. It is not just a place, and those who finish it become powerful. They even overcome death. There are going to be enemies in your way, run into them, and you will be damaged, but defeat them, and you will grow stronger with rewards that will sustain you. You can run away from them, but if you do, you lose a valuable treasure. But the Row itself is your greatest enemy. It's constantly draining the life from you, pushing you along, and the deeper you go, the more it clings, pulling you faster, giving you less time to think, to move, to live. The danger grows, so do the prizes. Only those who adapt, mutate, and fight fearlessly will survive to the end. Oh, this is such a vibe. Come on, man. Let's go. Light work. Oh, I'm not killing this guy. I did. Wow. I do need to shut off this music here in a second, though. This is definitely going to be copyrighted. Good feeling on that one. I'm done. Yep. Okay. So what we're going to do now... Upgrade that. I probably should upgrade that more. I'm going to pause. I unfortunately do have to shut that off. I don't really want to take the risk, to be completely honest. Most of these games I do tend to just say screw it and we'll just let the music play. But, yeah. I could have just turned down my headset volume as well, because I was going to say it's just I can't hear myself that well either. But it's probably better to just have the audio off anyway. Hopefully this is enough. I feel like we're moving through this stuff a lot faster now, though. Because I don't think we got to this point. Is he moving forward himself? Looked like he was. I need more range, because I'm not going to be able to kill some of these guys. Like, I think that's kind of... Oh, I ran out of HP, I would assume. I would... once I max out one of these upgrades is when I think we're gonna get new ones, I would guess. I mean, that didn't even really update, or not update, upgrade me much, to be honest. Hopefully, when we upgrade... And there's two different upgrades I'm looking for. Once we max out the damage upgrade, there's... Hold up a second. Oh, complete Prestige 1. Yeah, I had a feeling about that. I thought it was going to pause when I did that, though. Whoops. Hiccup radius is not what I'm looking for. That I was looking for rapid fire or double shot, just something along the lines of that. And then just a range. The range I don't see them having, though. Because realistically, that would probably just make it too easy. Because then I'd be cross-mapping this guy. So... I do think rapid fire or double shot or just something like that's gonna definitely be an upgrade. It's just when? I don't know. Can I hit one of these? Thank you. I was also debating this recently, and I have no clue when you guys will be seeing this video. And I don't know, the only issue and the only reason why I'm not sure about anything right now is I don't know if I'd be 100%ing it. I definitely want to, but I don't know if It depends. We'll see. And the only reason why I mention, or I phrase it that way, is just it's similar to what I was originally planning for the channel. Then I realized, I just, for me, wasn't gonna work out for the time being. But we might play the Resident Evil games, because I have them bought, and I need to start at least play them at some point, because I've had those things bought for probably a year now, 2 years. I'd say probably almost 2 years now. I don't know if we would 100% them, though, is the only thing I'm not really sure of. And I don't think that's a huge issue. And I only mean 100%, because, like, I would probably 100% them, but I don't really know how I'd go about editing that. Because, like, it's, like, 30-minute... It's a lot different between this game and Resident Evil. Because it's, like, this is just, like, 2 hours, there's not a lot... I can just skip throughout the progression. But the issue with, like, Resident Evil or something is... I don't know what I should be keeping in or not for that. What I might end up having to do is we might have an editor for that stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of just I guess just talking out loud about this to you guys, but... Oh, there is a bow range. What? That's a good upgrade. I didn't think they'd have that upgrade, though, to be honest, but I'll take it. But yeah, wait, I think I know what I want to do for it. It's just, we're gonna have a lot more of these games. The main focus for the channel is gonna be kind of just this type of game. But I am gonna do some more serious games. For those games, we'll probably end up, we'll end up finding an editor for and stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, I have a few... So there was this video for the other channel before it turned horror game. It was The First Descendant. If you guys know the game, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, then apologies. But there's these patterns that you can get. And you do bosses to turn in the patterns. Well, I did this mission till I got 1,000 of the patterns, which I think in itself, that was like 50 hours, I want to say. And then killing the boss to turn in the 1,000 patterns was 30 hours, I want to say. And what happened was, it was to see how many energy activators you'd get within those 1,000. And I overly, like, removed stuff from the video, so it just wasn't... I wasn't really proud of it at all. And it was... I mean, unfortunately, that was recorded on my other computer, so now I don't even have that footage. I have the screenshots and everything still. And I can sign into my inventory, and that shows enough, to be fair, but... yeah. I don't know. I really wish that I would have added... It's crazy, because the turning point would have been if I would have properly edited that video. The other channel would have been a lot more geared towards that game. Because, like, the first video I think we had was 10,000 views for that game. And I didn't even really do anything intense. Like, I did, but, like, it was just, like, keeping up with an update. That was basically all it was. I've been debating if I should start working on a channel that just is, like, focused on... Oh, voice crack. Sorry about that. Focus on, like, one game. Or, like, a series of games. Just something like that. Like, for example, the First Descendant stuff. But I think... I don't know if I'd go back to that game. Like, if I were to, I might make a completely new profile at that point. But the main issue when it comes to that stuff is, I mean, the editing's not, like, I can figure it out. That's not a concern. It's just I'd be split between the 3 channels, which we were planning on making a 3rd channel, actually, but it was going to be, like, just competitive, like, I don't know, like, basically a Steel Series when I clip stuff for when I'm playing ranked or just something like that. Just kind of just random stuff channel for other games. And that would have been fine. But we have a horror one, we have this one. I don't, like, I could balance a 3rd, or, like, and focus on one game. It's just my schedule needs to be, like, quite literally perfect. Because to explain my schedule a bit to you guys, we aim to wake up at 6 in the morning. We have till from 6 to 6 p.m. The reason why I'm not recording the entire day, and I definitely would, don't get me wrong, like that's definitely me. I would record all day, but of course, when you're in a relationship, you kind of can't neglect spending time with your partner, as well as, yeah. So, kind of have that set where at 6, me and her will call for the rest of the day. But then there's the issue, she struggles to sleep, so we'll be awake till like 5 in the morning, 4 in the mornings, maybe, like, practically till I'd have to record. So I have to pick one of 2 things. Either we stay awake, give me 1 second. Alright. Either we stay awake throughout the day, and then we have the issue the following night, though, because, let me turn down this audio. The issue the following night is I'm gonna fall asleep way earlier, which isn't normally an issue, but I prefer not to do that because I try to stay awake until she sleeps. And it's like similar to today. I was just gonna get up at 6. But it would have been 30 minutes of sleep. I pushed my alarm to 10. I woke up and I was like, dude, I don't even think I woke up to my alarm. I'm pretty sure I slept through my alarm because I didn't get up till like 2. Unfortunately. So, like, there is some recording days where it's just not, it's not what it should be, rather. I do need to figure that out a lot more. I say I need to figure it out more, but I don't really know what I can do in that situation. Like, anytime I talk about this, people don't have the full details, so it's just like, sleep earlier. Yeah, man. I'm not the one that needs to sleep earlier. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are not talking to the right person here. But I think what I might do is, I don't know, it sucks. Because part of me is like, yeah, nah, just power through the day, but then the issue is the following day is going to be an issue. So, like, I don't know. I'm definitely going to need to talk about that again. This, it doesn't work with this schedule. And we're trying to, this is kind of just a personal video at this point. It's fine. That's not a big deal. Apologies to anyone that doesn't want to listen to this, or if it's your first time on the channel. Because there's, yeah. What was I about to say? Dang, I completely blanked right there. Oh, yeah, so, we got not necessarily a job offer, but I have my uncle, offered to help me get a job where he works, which, good paying job, everything, like career, basic, like, set place, practically. And I kind of told him I'll think about it. But the issue with that is I'm realistically like I am, but the downside if I were to, at least at the moment, because I'll explain because you guys are probably like the job is probably a more important pick, but I want to be able to focus on the content because we have 2 channels being built. We can have a third one if I lock in this year. Like I'm trying to be locked in. It is very difficult with the additional factors in play here, which I definitely need to figure out. But the issue is I wouldn't have time. Because what would happen is I'd work, I'd get home, I'd talk to her, and then I'd have to sleep, rinse, repeat. Like we would not. I'd have to practically, except for the horror game one, maybe. I think that'd be the only one I'd have time for. I mean, besides weekends, but then if I'm having no time, I don't know. I've thought about it a solid amount because, of course, it's a lot to just be like, yeah, I'll think about it, but I mean, what would you guys? I wanna ask you guys what you would do in this situation, but I feel like that would always depends on the person. Because I've had buddies where it's like, hey, just take the job. Like, since content's in their phrasing not going anywhere, you just take the job. But like, it's not even that factor. It's more of, I don't know. You guys, because they don't see the passion or like why I'm like why we're doing this in the first place. I guess there's probably a better way to phrase that. Hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say. If not, I do apologize. I think I've been doing the wrong upgrades for a bit here, but that's fine. Kind of just ranting. But yeah. I have started, what game did I start playing recently again? Oh! I got my Idle Heroes account back. I haven't touched that game since 2021. My account was made in 2017, I want to say. 2017, 2016. It was very close to the start. So that was that was amazing because I've been trying to get that account back for like the quite literally since 2020, I think 2. But I could not, like, every time I tried to, it was just like, hey, password's wrong. I'm like, what? And it turns out it's linked. What just happened? We got another achievement. It turns out it was linked to a different email than the one that I thought it was. Which threw me off guard terribly. Oh, I have armor now. Oh, that's cool. Why do we have armor, though? Why isn't it just... I mean, I get it, but, like, it doesn't... It's not like I get 5 ticks of damage. It's quite literally... It ticks once, and then it goes to my HP. Weird. I kind of stepped away from Rocket League and Destiny and Apex a bit. Like, I've been playing Apex with a buddy if I have free time after I record for the day. If I have a perfect day, because I have everything scheduled out. Like, I plan the day pretty well. So like I've been playing that just not ranked wise because we were gonna go for Apex Bread, but then it was the issue of with the offer as well. I was just like, okay, I was still focused on content, but I needed to. Well, how do I phrase this? Doing ranked was meant for it to be. Is this good? That has to be good. Oh, it is. Cool. As I was saying, I don't remember. Oh, we were gonna go for Apex Bread so that we could build the other channel. But then I realized we kinda, like, I could definitely have pulled it off, but also it was taking too much time away from the other channels. And I rather, oh, why did I not do that? And I rather us be able to focus on these. So I flat out just told the people I was grinding ranked with, I was just like, hey, I don't have time to, I can't. Like, I need to be focused on content fully again. Like, not like the third channel isn't even made yet because I rather just focus on the two that we have, right? Because I was gonna stream as well, and I realized on my other channel I did stream for I think half a year, like 12 hours plus a day, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the interactions and everything, but the issue at the moment is realistically, that doesn't work for me as much as it did, or as much as it would have. And I don't know how to phrase this. There is a better phrasing, but hopefully you guys get what I mean. And if I think for both of the channels, it's pretty apparent I'm a pretty simple person when it comes to the content. And that's also why I mentioned the editing factor for if we do like way larger games, which I do want to do, like more serious games. But I also really like the silly games, to be completely honest. And that's just because, for one, I overthink the decision making every time that I've edited. I feel like I say that word super weird, but nobody's ever acknowledged it besides me, so I don't know. Maybe I say it normal and I just, yeah. But, I don't know, I overthink what needs to be stayed in, what doesn't, and then once I'm done editing, after, like, there's some larger things where it's, like, a few days editing, and I'm just like, wow, I don't even like this. And that's kind of the big issue, is if I don't like, or I'm not content with it, I don't really want to upload it then, you know what I mean? That kind of defeats the purpose. I'm sure that's what the issue on that other... Oh, I need 6 for that. 3 for that. I'm sure that's what the issue on the other channel would have probably became as well anyway. Because, like, let's say Apex compared to... Well, actually, no. Because what the plan was is we just do, like, a commentary over the game, or, like, during the games. So, like, if you guys, for example, we'll say his Watson for Apex, whether you guys like him or not. It always depends on the person that I'm talking to for that subject. How he'll just play a few games, commentary over it, of course. Like, insane player. Amazing vibes every time. Yeah. And then for Rocket League, we'll use Jamaican Coconut as an example. He just plays this, like, 4 games commentary. And that's what I kind of wanted to do with that channel. But I wanted to play more than one game. And just do it, and it's, like, a less serious channel, I guess. But again, that idea kind of just evolved down to I need to focus on what I have. Which, of course, building 3 channels, that's still, like, that is... If I can do it, then it's not a bad idea, but... at the moment, I'm taking... Like, I just kind of took a step away from that idea. Especially with the state that those games are in. Because the issue is I wanted to do Destiny as well. You guys want to know what Destiny kind of did pretty recent? They kind of just shot themselves in the foot and called it a day, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really don't know... Like, I don't know what's happening with that game anymore. I haven't played in a while. I've been top, like, rank, if, like, flawless isn't that difficult to achieve. Like, it's not... I don't know. like, I didn't even really lose passion for the game. It's just everybody else stops playing, and then eventually it gets down to, especially for PvP situation, it's just, and not even joking, it's quite literally came down to most of the time you're going against people zimming or just cheating in some form. Or Zen? I don't remember which one it is for PC. But yeah. And that, as you can imagine, isn't an ideal situation to have to deal with when you play the game. And just in general, there's nothing new being added. Like, I've played the game since Destiny 1 beta, and that's a huge portion of my life, by the way. Like, yeah. I don't know. You can only stand by a game so long when they're making, like, just not the right decisions. But I would say Apex and Rocket League are doing a lot better compared to Destiny. Rocket League, especially because of, I think Jinxie started playing it recently, so they did hit an all, like, they're getting really good numbers again. So that's always good. Season 20, which is not last season, but the season before, I got the SSL title, the Pink, for the tournaments, which is 3 wins of it. I'm only, like, Grand Champ 1, like, I think I peaked 1570 when I was playing, but I literally played, like, probably 15 matches the one season. I should have pushed. I really should have pushed, because I know I could have. But, like, it was a huge achievement, because the season that I got the title of Pink, I was GC1, like, barely 1500. And I think playing in those tournaments, I improved a lot. Especially because it's not like I got carried or anything. One win was a pentathlon, so we destroyed SSL and Supercube. And we lost. I kid you not, I have probably... this is even probably an overestimate, probably 30 different games where I would get second place, whether that's a DDoSers, bots, or... I don't know, just unlucky game. Like, that did happen a few times. But then I won 2 Rumble tournaments, and one Rumble tournament, and then I won a 2v2 tourney SSL to end it off. That was the best way to end it, because we had 3 different tournaments we won in SSL, and then I got another Rumble one before the season ended. Did I even need that? No. But, like, it was good. And especially the more players now, you have, like... There's more players to go against. More players to match, just overall, your games are going to be a lot different. So I might kind of dip into that game again a bit more. I don't know if that's going to be... that's not going to be for a channel, most likely. And going back to the earlier subject for the First Ascendant, I don't know how they're doing recently. I haven't, like, I genuinely haven't touched the game since I last was streaming it. And that's been a long time. Because I had every ultimate that I could up until I quit. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot more that I'm missing, but I don't know how the game's standing player number-wise and just overall, because every time I see something for it, it's them being like, yeah, so research is sped up this week, something, and then the comments are just, literally just the comments, people are just like, this doesn't make up for how, like, just negative stuff, where you can tell the game's probably not in a good state. So I definitely need to check in on that before playing it at all. I've had a buddy recommend me to play Warframe. Still haven't played it. I don't know, because, like, there's the... It kind of goes down to, unless it's for... I don't know, I just don't have time besides maybe another channel if I wanted to grind something like that. Because it's a lot of time invested into it, and I don't really, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have the time. Because the issue is when I get addicted to a game, oh yeah, we're gonna be grinding. And that's kind of a problem. Which, of course, it wouldn't take priority over content no matter what. That's not what I'm trying to say. But, like, I hope someone here gets what I mean. Oh, I got him. Let's go. Complete. Okay, so that's what? 4 achievements? Awesome. Upgrade. I might just be ranting for this entire video, so if it's like... I don't know. The full game that you guys watch, that's probably why. Just saying now. Oh. Oh. So it's prestige. Oh, boy. Oh, he drops a chest. What does he... How much does he give? 10. Whoa. Okay, that is a really good amount of gold now. Alright, we're getting there. What else did I want to say? This video is just gonna be me ranting about, like, so many different things. It's not even ranting, it's just honestly talking. I don't know. Like, should we stream? I don't know. Because, like, I don't know if anyone would want to watch this stuff on, like, on Twitch or anything. Because, like, it's either this or horror games that I'm usually doing. Of course, I think if I streamed, I'd stream the larger games, like the Resident Evil or just, like, stuff like that. And to be honest, for the Resident Evil stuff, we'd probably do, like, one normal playthrough, and then I'd probably mod it somewhat afterwards. And I don't even think, like, mods, like, to get the achievements done, it'd just be, yeah, random stuff. Definitely need to increase that damage. Damage is definitely a huge thing right now, though. I do need movement speed. That is something very important. So we should probably start saving for those upgrades. How much do we lose? We lose 30 per... Yeah, we lose 30 a tick right now, so we definitely need to upgrade the HP as well. Did I buy the upgrade where I hold? No, I did not. I figured that was the case, but... let's see. So what I think I'm gonna do is... I've ranted for a bit, so we should probably do our usual, where we kind of skip around for a bit. Alright. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, the current plan... I'm gonna kind of just upgrade whatever we can here. And after everything is just... once we can get to the next prestige is realistically when I'll see you guys again. Or once we get our next achievement. One of the two things. But I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, and we just completed Prestige 1. I got Prestige 2 unlocked. I have done a lot of upgrades. I will not lie. Also, it's weird because I cannot zoom out here. I have to actually move like that. I don't know. Only thing I can spend is on that, I believe. Oh, this is gonna get expensive very quickly. Alright. How about instead... I actually... 400 per is crazy, actually. Never mind. Oh, we got the achievement unlock, Healing Chance. I mean, honestly, I have good odds. That's all that matters. I'm not really sure how far we can get now. I've seen a few more achievements. Is there anything else here? No. What is this? Isn't that the... Why does it say it different? Why does it say current? Why did they word it different for that one? Huh. That's a weird upgrade, in my opinion. Let's just see how one run goes. We have it where it's auto shooting. We also have our abilities now, so I'm gonna activate this. Did we just get like 200 from that box? We did. Okay. So it's 100 per drop, but we have the harvester thing active, so we get 200. So we have 600 coins. This is gonna make the grinding a lot easier, and this also makes sense on why the upgrades are so expensive for the next few that we need to focus on from here. I am dead to that guy, never mind. Oops, I activated the running thing. I thought we were already running, to be honest. Okay, so it is going to take a second to go through and get stuff upgraded by the looks of it. When you hit an enemy and healing activates, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to see you guys on the next achievement or our next prestige. Alright, we got the achievement Coin Master, spend 10,000 coins. We are a lot of upgrades in. It is getting a bit easier, but at the same time, I'd say we're kind of at like a more of a standstill, rather. Also, 10,000 coins for 400 is terrible. That is not a good, okay. Wow. Yeah, this upgrade is going to be insane, because the current enemies have, like, let's look, like, basically that amount of HP. I mean, of course, they do scale later and later on, so it's not going to be, like, a huge thing, but that is crazy. Okay, well, I will see you guys on the next achievement or the next prestige, which is basically the same thing, but you guys get what I mean. And we got another achievement, Gem Master, spend 50 plus gems. We are making really good progress so far. Kind of just working on this stuff over here. I would upgrade this, but that movement speed does not matter much to me. We can get this. Awesome achievements. Let's go ahead and claim that. It was 10 gems. That's actually really nice. Buy that. There we go. That is a huge upgrade. I should be able to, on this run, and I'm going to show you guys because I'm pretty confident, we should be able to complete this prestige now. And there's 4 prestiges, prestiges, I believe. I complete all, because it goes 3 and then, yeah. I have not been focusing on armor at all, to be honest with you. After this run, we will get one other achievement, which is the lifesteal, because I will buy that upgrade. Oh, where's my mouse? Right here? There we go. And apparently it was on the main monitor. I don't know where it went. It is hard to tell, to be fair, because sometimes it might be actually there, but since this game locks my mouse to the center, which I have no issue with, I'm actually really glad that they did that, because some games won't lock your mouse, and that causes more issues, especially when you gotta move back and forth. For this, we don't gotta really look left to right, so it's not actually, it really wouldn't have been an issue. Alright, and we have 8 gems, so that now the next set of upgrades should be pretty easy to get done. This guy is going to get melted. Yeah. We should be good. The only issue might be my HP, but I don't think it's by enough, because I almost made it to the end on the last run. But 1, I wasn't dealing enough damage, which that issue should be fixed, and 2, I did not have enough HP. Both of those issues should be pretty much fixed here. Actually, I need to slow down my pacing, or else I am gonna lose this. Oh, I still lose it? Wow. He's basically dead, too. Alright, let's unlock this so that we get the achievement. Vampire unlock lifesteal. Increase. Okay, everything here is pretty leveled up. Need that. Alright, I'm going to focus on upgrading a few things, and I'll see you guys once we make it to that prestige. Alright, and we beat the second prestige. Now we can actually see. The thing is that it doesn't lock this, right? Whoa. 5 million damage? What are you talking about? Why is... Oh, this is gonna be insane. But that also means this next level is gonna be very difficult to get through. If that's gonna be what the price is. I am not prepared for this. Alright, let's load in. Let's see the HP that this stuff has. Oh, that is a hefty amount. I see the issue. Okay. We are gaining a lot of coins, is the bright side to that. So I'd assume if we can upgrade, we do this so we get double, right? We speed it up to this, because we should be able to get like 10k coins before that ends. Okay, well, I was wrong. We can get almost 10, almost 10k. So that's at least a positive. Which also means we can upgrade this twice. Now, if we go back in again, we should be able to get more than 10k here, as long as everything procs properly. There we go. Yeah, we got 12,000 on this run. 13k, 14k. I can die to these guys probably. It's actually, I'm just gonna go into this guy and die real quick. Go back to upgrades. Max that out, because why not? We are gonna have to upgrade the rest of the stuff, especially the critical. Let's upgrade what we didn't over here. That can't be maxed. I see. Alright. I'm gonna kind of just round out our upgrades, get what we can, and I will see you guys on the next achievement or the prestige. Alright, and we got the achievement Armored Tank for getting 1,000 armor. I've been stalling on this upgrade for a while. I should have probably just got it done, but it is what it is. The next achievement we should probably be getting is the Bowmaster, which is the 60 mil, which I don't really know how to check our damage. I would assume as soon as I upgrade this, though, we're going to end up having that achievement pop. HP and everything else is being upgraded a good amount. Increase max and arm. Oh, wow. I really should have did that sooner. Still just rinse repeating. We use our harvester thing at the beginning, so we get like, roughly, we got 40,000 on our last run. So I think we're probably gonna get like 50k-ish this run now that we upgraded the armor and we did HP a few times right there. We'll kind of see though. I'm gonna just let this one play out and then we will go back to just trying to get to the achievements. This laser is insane though. I got the one upgrade all the way to 10, which was 10 mil per. This thing's dealing like, yeah, like that hit for 500 mil a second ago. Like, it quite literally, if it crits, it solos everything in here. So that's pretty nice to have. Because realistically, we're not even relying on the arrows that much anymore. It's practically just the laser. Will I have my other harvester thing back? I might. I don't think we're getting to this next boss thing, though. I want to say we're going to die right before it. Yeah. He has 2.2 bill, which that's not even going to be a big issue, to be honest. Can't upgrade that stuff, so basically this has to be the stuff. Which I would assume this would just be the better option no matter what. That's gem. Might as well. Okay, so now we are basically down to just this upgrade, and then everything else takes the gems. For the time being. I think there has to be something more, but it's going to be leading off of this stuff? Wait a minute. Maybe not. I don't know. Because there should be one more prestige point that's going to go into something here. But, I will see you guys once we can somehow make it to the next prestige. I'm not sure if that's going to be on this run or the next run or when it's going to be, but I'll see you guys on. And we got that achievement, Bowmaster, reached 60 million plus damage with the bow. That's the last coin upgrade we have. I don't really know what we're supposed to do with the rest of the coins. Like, there has to be an upgrade after this one that uses these crowns. It is the only thing that makes sense, but also we need more HP, so I don't understand. Maybe it's after this? I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, both of those gave us... Okay, let's go ahead and just... No. What about this? What? How... Oh, I don't like that ability at all. I don't understand how you're... What? There should be more upgrades. And there has to be something I'm missing right now. Unless this is the final prestige, but even then, I'm not making it damage-wise at the end right there. So unless that... I mean, maybe that bow upgrade was enough to push me over, but I don't think it was for some reason. I just don't feel like that. I mean, it was 200%, so it did jump 20 mil. Maybe? Because there's other multipliers, but it says 60 mil. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see once we get to that final boss room. Because I know that we can make it up to that point, so that's really all we kind of need to worry about. Maybe I'm not going to get this slowdown thing. I was going to say maybe we have to use that. I might have took damage on my last run. That might have been what happened, and I didn't realize it or something. But it still doesn't look like we're going to have enough HP to get to this final room. Yeah, we still die. I don't... So most likely what's going to happen is we're going to have to do a slowdown right before, like, as we get to him. And that might give us enough time to kill him. It's kind of what we're going to hope for. So I'm going to see you guys once I get that run, like, we get it successfully. Alright, I got it. We got complete Prestige 3, defeat all bosses, and Prestige Master. So is that the game? I am... Wait, what? Okay, so we can claim this. Claim this. Claim this. Okay. And luckily we had to do a few extra runs earlier, or just in general, so we have enough here. What is this? Congrats, you have mastered the row. Your power has no rival, so great that the world trembles at your name. You are supreme, a being higher than human limits, capable of shaping the fate of all who live beneath you. Now the choice is yours. Will you be gracious God, spreading harmony and success to the world, or will you claim your darkness and be an evil God rolling in fear and tyranny? Choose for now, the world bows to your will. Both are achievements, right? Yeah. You've chosen the path of domination. You are beyond mortal bounds. You are wicked God, a force of fear and ruthless control. Ro has reshaped you into something unstoppable. Kingdoms fall at every step. Mercy is a thing of the past. Only your desire remains. You shatter the old world and reshape it in your own mold. Obedience is law. You are the end of weakness, the beginning of a new era, the God that the world was too afraid to imagine. Oh, wow. That's it. That's Row Divers. Thanks for playing. I do have one thing I'm kind of worried about right now, though. Can I get the other ending without you resetting all of the data that I had? Is that a feature? Can I continue? Click this again. Perfect. That is one thing I was super worried about. You have chosen the path of light. You are no longer a diver, but a god, a beacon of hope to a world that was once lost to anarchy. You wield your power to bring peace where there was war, justice where there was corruption, and healing where there was pain. The road tried to kill you, but what it ended up doing was shape you into a force of good that is unimaginable. Nations disarm, the skies clear, the earth begins to heal. You are the keeper of the balance, the defender of life, the god that this world has waited so long for. All right. That is officially all 18 achievements for row divers in about 2 hours and about 5 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did, and I will see you guys in the next video.